Hello, Buffer team. Hello, Courtney. I came across this article on Buffer called 27 Alternatives to What Do You Do? Now, what do you do? It's kind of like a superficial type situation where people just often ask, well, what do you do? But there's like 27 alternatives to this question, so you can get more in-depth conversation from somebody and get to know them a lot better, create a better relationship. So I decided to do all 27 questions in this one video, and let's get started. What are you most passionate about? I am most passionate about helping people. I'll be the first one to jump out of my own car to help push, another person's car if they need help. I will be that one person to go ahead and let people go in front of me in line if they only have a few things. Anything I can do to help somebody out. You hear about these people that buy Starbucks for extra people, for other people behind them. This is like a normal thing. I'm most passionate about connecting people as well. If there is a person that needs something and I can connect them with a person who has that something and they can create this wonderful relationship, that's ultimate for me. What do I like to do? Well, I can give you a quick little view. What do I like to do? Well, I am an avid runner and racer. I do obstacle course races. I participate in American Ninja Warrior style competitions, half marathons, 5Ks. Pardon the profanity, I'm sorry. But here's my medal rack. Speaking of, I've auditioned for American Ninja Warrior. I plan to audition again. I've been a tester on their course. Anything that keeps me active, I'm totally all about it. So that's what I'd like to do. I like to be a very active person. Next, what is the best thing that happened to me today? The best thing that happened to me today was actually creating a fun video for Zappos. They were doing kind of like this thing with their filter on Snapchat, and I decided to take it a step further and do something kind of silly. So that was kind of exciting for me today. What am I working on? Well, this isn't a plug, just saying. It just happened to come up. And this is actually what I'm working on right now. There you go. Yeah, that's what I'm working on. Should be done soon. Also, I'm working on myself. There's some good self-discovery I've had over this year, and I'm working on myself to become better. Next, if money were of no object, what would I do with my life? Well, number one, I would invest into others, especially if it's local businesses. If I can invest into a friend who always wanted to create his own business, her own business, whatever it is, to build their, to help them realize their dream, I want to be a part of that. I want to help them be a part of that. Also, I'd also want to do all the fun traveling and take my friends with me that would not be able to experience these things otherwise. What do I do for fun? Well, it's the same thing as what do I like to do? What do I like to do for fun? I really like being surrounded by good people, good friends. I like to be very active. A lot of my friends are active in the community. We're runners, we're rock climbers, we are snowboarders, whatever it is, just very active stuff. What's something you're really into right now? What am I really into? I think you've seen it already. I'm really into competing. Right now, I'm actually more into Olympic lifting right now. I'm trying to build up that whole thing because I actually want to compete in an Olympic lifting competition next year. So that's what I'm really into right now. What's the most interesting thing that's happened to me lately? The most interesting thing that's happened to me lately is I'm actually going to be moving in with my grandma for a while. She's 96 years old. I'm going to be taking a step back. I mean, I love my apartment. I love my independence, but I decided that, you know what? It's time for me to take care of her. She took care of me as a child. I'm going to take care of her as an older adult. How do I feel my life has worked out so far? Well, I mean, life has ups and downs as is, and I feel like my life has been fantastic so far. 2015 has not been my best year, to be perfectly honest. That's why I'm looking forward to 2016. But guess what? I feel like my life has worked out in the way it should, pointing me in the direction of where I need to be. What's the best part of my week and weekend? Best part of my week? Going to work out, going with my running group, and being able to just hang out with good friends, on a Thursday night at a local brewery. Best thing for the weekend? Waking up in the morning, doing some yoga, going for a nice walk around my neighborhood, just enjoying life is what the best part of my week and weekend is. Also, putting in some good old hard work, whether it's yard work, actual work, 9 to 5 work, sometimes just getting sweaty just does, it makes you feel good. What did I want to be when I grow up? Okay, so the funny part about it is, what did I want to be? I actually wanted to be a psychologist at a young age. I do have my degree in psychology. I do like to help people out. I am that person's listening ear. I am that person that people ask for advice. But I don't know if I really want to do that for a living. I already do a lot of help, with everything else. So I'm, a psychologist at a young age. I probably was like 7 years old when I decided that. Let's see, next one. What are you looking forward to right now? What am I looking forward to? 2016 will hold a lot of opportunities for me to get back to competing again, whether it's with CrossFit or running, American Ninja Warrior, just get back to that competitive mind, to just build myself up, just to make myself better every day. That's what I'm looking forward to. What's the last picture on my phone? Okay, so I'm using my phone to record, but I did send it to my iPad. I have to show this to you. The last picture is actually what I posted on Twitter. It's actually posted on Instagram. It is, hold on one second. Should have had it up already. Here we go. Now, it is backwards. And it actually says, oh, no. It says, be your own motivation. It's a brand called Compete Every Day, which is what I'm wearing right now. And just a reminder of just be your own motivation to get better. That's the picture I took last. What is my favorite thing to spend money on? My favorite thing to spend money on is probably going to be shirts, inspirational shirts. I do like to spend money on a good craft brew. Yeah, that's truth. Also, I do like to spend my money on just being able to have good times with friends. Like, we're all just together, enjoying each other's company. What's the nicest thing everyone... The nicest thing anyone's ever said about me? Sorry, I'm getting all emotional over that one. I've had a lot of good people in my life that have said ultimately nice things about me. I cannot pinpoint one singular thing. No, I don't think I can pinpoint anything. I might come back to it. So, what habit or improvement are you working on? Okay, so one habit or improvement. I do get in the bad habit of multitasking too much. I've been working on this for the last couple months, is single tasking things. So my issue is just I get one thing and then I get one thing and then I get one thing, and I never really focus on that one singular thing to get that done first and move on to the next. That's one major thing I'm working on, because even my workout life, I was doing like 5 different types of things, and really just need to focus it on one and hone in on that one, get better at that one, and then take the next one. What cheers me up? My grandma. What also cheers me up? It cheers me up whenever I get to see my grandma and we get to get out and about. That's what cheers me up the most. What also cheers me up is when good things happen to good people. That, when you see those little things, faith in humanity restored, those types of things cheer me up a lot. What's my favorite word? Dude. I use it on a regular basis, whether I like it or not. That's what it is. And also, be your own hero. I know that's not a word, it's a hashtag, so it's kind of all one word. I use it on a regular basis. What cause am I passionate about? My grandfather passed from dementia 5 years ago, yesterday. And I'm passionate about creating more awareness for Alzheimer's and dementia, the illness itself, and the resources that are out there that people don't know about. I'm a part of a group called Be a Santa to a Senior this year. I'm helping head up a couple things for this cause of creating a greater awareness, at least here in my city. What's on my mind lately? Everything. Going for that next motion in my life, finding that new career. What is my next step in my existence? That's what's been on my mind lately. What personal habit am I proud of? My drive. I have this drive to always want to be better, and it doesn't matter what. It's just I have this drive, and that's one habit I really like the most. How do I spend my days? Well, if I'm not working, I'm spending them going to the gym. So how do I spend my days? It's pretty much wake up, take a shower, drink some coffee, go to work, do whatever I need to do at work, go to the gym, come home, have a nice relaxing time, watch a little bit of TV, do some reading, then head to bed. Pretty simple. What problem do you wish you could solve? Okay. This is the huge one for me because I was just thinking about it today is the one problem I wish I could solve is hate. That is it. If there is one way that I could solve the national problem, which is hate. Hatred for people, religions, right? It doesn't matter. If I could just get rid of that, ultimately, that's the one thing I would, yeah. Sorry, that's a heavy one right there. What's the most interesting thing you've learned today? These questions. How deep these things are. I mean, look at I learned how to expand my relationship building with other people by utilizing these questions and learning more about them instead of being at the what do you do level. What's your favorite emoji? The tongue sticking out one. I don't know why. That one. And whom in the world would you most like to share a meal? Okay. Sorry. Who in the world will be my grandfather again, but it would have to be, since I never got to share a meal with him, I would have to say Chris Brogan. I really enjoy his all of what he does. And I would like to actually sit down, pick his brain, and have a good meal with him. So that's all 27. It took me roughly about 11 minutes, but that's all I got. If you'd like to know more, you know where to find me at Harm's Way Chat on Instagram, at Harm's Way Chat on Snapchat, at Harm's Way Chat on Twitter. You can find me everywhere. So until then, thank you guys. This is kind of fun.